If you're enjoying my channel, then please press the subscribe button to show appreciation. Thank you.
Hello, everyone, and peace of Christ, all of you. Please invite your friends and let us have some good time together. I know that many people are here because we don't really schedule time and we don't give you enough time to know that we are here. And usually YouTube don't send notification for our channel. But it's okay. No, what is important is we deliver our message and later people download it and share it. As you see the title saying, Join Allah Community, 7 days free trial. Somebody sent me an email saying to me, you should create a community and use your knowledge, you know, to teach. In the same time, you increase your income. And you can give people free 7-day free trial. And he mentioned the name of somebody, but I'm not going to say. And I said to him, okay, I'm going to go, I will listen to your advice and I will make a live stream about it. I don't know if he's listening now or not. You know, people think, look like we are having Netflix here or Amazon movie, and we will give you 7 days trial. If you like our service, you continue. And if you bring somebody, we'll give you a discount. And no, I mean, people are really funny and really weird. I understand that people like to make money, and money is for sure is needed for everything we do in life. But why people they give me donation in Patreon then? I mean, the one who can help, they can help. The one who cannot, what we will do with them? We tell them get lost. I find it very, very un-Christian to ask me to do such a thing. I'm not doing business, and I am here for the poor before the rich. Even though those who have, they can afford to help, they help. But they help not because they are rich or poor. They help because they knew that this is a good thing to do. But we will not do a 7-day trial, and we will not do business, and we will not teach the one who have money, and we will ignore the poor. That is not a Christian, like behavior. We know that Muhammad, in order to get himself to be in the position he become in, he married a woman, she is 15 years older. Some may say 20, depend. When you lose your ethic, everything is for sale. And Muhammad, he was no better. He married a woman, she is way older, and all of us, we knew that Muhammad, he liked young children. So for the sake of the money, we know the story when Muhammad, he asked his companion, his name is Jabir, why you don't marry a child so you can play with her and she can play with you. So Muhammad, he sacrificed his desire for the sake of the money. Gold is what people seek. I'm not here to do business. And most of my life work, I did not receive even a penny. This was new. In the year 2012, I thought maybe we can make a TV station, and nobody support us, so it was a failure. Very few people, they were interested to support. Otherwise, I never really thought about even collecting donation, even though it's really needed. But this is not why we are here. So if there's a donation or there's no donation, we will be here. If people help or not help, I will be here. If the one who listen, they are poor or rich, I will be here. It doesn't matter really. And I will never change the way I do things. And this is a promise from me. See, people, they can give excuses to collect money. Yes, life is not for free. But there is the Lord is providing, and as long as the Lord is providing, what we need more, you will take nothing with you extra to the grave. So don't be greedy and don't seek more, otherwise you will lose a lot. This is my answer for the person who asked me to do this 7 days trial community. I'm not doing business, my friend, and always I will do my videos for free and my help for free. I speak to people for free, in private, in public, all for free. And it will never change. You always be careful, because Satan, he will love to deceive you, and he will love to use you. When your mission became about money, you will lose everything, See, all the disciples of Jesus, and they are the best of us, they used to work, Paul, he used to make tents. So they work, and for sure, like Christian, they support them, but they did not make demand that I will not teach in your church unless you pay me first, unless you give me money. People who do this, they are not serving the Lord. They are just doing business. If people want to help, okay, and from their good, they can help. But if not, if you are a believer, the Lord will provide you. The Lord will provide you. If you put money first before your mission, it means you are just doing money. You are not working for your mission. Money is coming first. So that will never change, and I hope my message is clear. And I want just to have a little conversation with you guys, nothing really. We don't have much of a topic. As I see, this email was very irritating for me. I don't know what this person will think of me. Very bad. That's very bad. Yeah. Anyway, the majority of people are poor. People, they cannot afford this day to buy a sandwich. People, they cannot afford even to do anything. I mean, life is becoming so expensive. I'm a person who by myself, I don't have children, I don't have wife, and life is really expensive. I mean, last year, the $100, it make way more, like you can do more shopping, way more shopping than what we have today, thanks to the stupid president of this country. So, why we think always about how we can accomplish, how our mission becomes just about money. You go even churches, you will see that a person, he will not do a speech in a church, he negotiate first. The same as the Muslims, Muslims, and there's many Christians and Muslims, they do the same. You will see an ustad, or those mimi hijab, and those supposedly they became ustads now, but they are just a junk of Islam. They will not go to somewhere unless you get them a 5-star hotel, and how much you will pay me. They have a debate with David Wood right away after 2 seconds. Brother, sister, donate for us. We are the ones standing for Islam. After not even an hour from the debate, they start crying out, asking for donation, because this is their golden opportunity to get rich. And actually, we know that David Wood, whatever he touch, he make it into gold. And I'm talking about Muslims. He is the one who make them rich, because always he come with a funny debate. So those are Muslims, and we are Christians. We are different. Muhammad is a prophet of money. The God of Muhammad, even he asked for borrowing money, and the return of the money will pay back to you in heaven. Have you ever heard of a God asking for mortgage? Why? Aren't you God? Muhammad is making business and he used God as all cult leaders. And cult leaders, by the way, not necessarily they are from Muslim, They can be, somebody claim to be Christians. I don't know, this website is not working now. I don't know what's wrong with it. Yeah. If you go to chapter 2, verse number 245, you will see it says, who wanna give Allah a goodly loan? Chapter 57, verse number 11, it says, man, who is the one can give Allah a good loan, and Allah will double it for him. Here it is one double, here it's many doubles. And ask yourself what kind of God he need a mortgage, and he will pay you back in heaven. I mean, isn't it obvious it's a scam? But isn't it this God who created gold and silver? Why he is begging for money? In chapter 67, verse number 17, 64, verse number 17, you see, I keep, okay, now it's working, thank God, finally. If you lend to Allah a goodly loan, i.e. spent for the cause of Allah, and who is the one who will take the money? Muhammad. So always I want to warn you that all liars, all cult leaders, they want two things: your money and your women. You will find that all corruption of any religious institute, this doesn't matter what it is, even if it's Christian or Muslims or Hindus or anything. Always, the corruption have to come from two doors: money and sex. Those two things, men are enslaved to, which means they are slaves to money and slave to sex. And when a person, he becomes famous, he feels that he is powerful, and he like to take advantage because, now he reached the top, let us say, where he can demand things. He can demand money, he can demand service, he can demand special treatment, because now he reached the point where he is in control. The second you see that, this person is a fraud. You see, right now, it's late night here in my place. What I will lose if I go online and I answer some Christians about their questions, regardless of anything. Let us say there's nobody making donation. I mean, what I will lose? What exactly I sacrifice? Now, for sure, in my case, I stay for many hours. I stay sometime even, I do more than one broadcast. One is 6 hours, the other one 3 hours, the other one 2 hours. Total like 13, 14 hours within 24 hours or 48 hours. That is extreme. But let us say I'm a person who make videos for 15 minutes or half hour. Why exactly I demand people to pay me in order to make that video? That is not right. Muhammad, his way is known that he tempt his followers to pay him not because they are good and not because he is good, but because what they will get in return. You see, it's an investment. It's in front of you. So their greed is their religion. Their greed. So the greedy one, he says, oh, okay, let me give Muhammad now, I will give him $1,000 and Muhammad will make it for me $1 million in heaven. So even when they give, not because they are good, but because they are evil. Do you understand me? Not because they are good. You see, why Allah telling them, I will double it for you? He is using their greed. Can a person give without expectation of return? A good person, he do that. If you give me money and the expectation I will double it for you, doesn't mean that you are good at all. That means you are bad. Do you understand? A good person, a good person. You don't give a sandwich for somebody he is homeless, hoping that he will do something back to you. What exactly he will do? What do you want? Now Allah is God supposedly, and this God, he is asking them to spend money, and for sure they will give it to Muhammad, and Allah will double it for them. Why a Muslim he want money to be doubled for him? And how you can double money for him? And as long you are good in doubling, why you are asking for it? And as long the person is giving it to you, not because he is interested to help you, but now he is interested to double it. All cult leaders, they are the same. My friend, there is nothing is called deception of Allah variant number 2. There is Quran and science, and on depth. That is variant 2. So we have different name. So you might be confused thinking that variant number 1, that's mean there's variant number 2. So it should be variant number 2, but I changed the name because it's focused in science. So you need to search for Quran and science on depth. That is deception of Allah variant number 2. You know, the Lord, he says, from their fruit you shall know them. And here in this case, a person is making donation, he don't have a fruit. That is not a fruit. That is an expectation of an investment. Actually, the Quran did not hesitate for a second to call Islam as a trade. If we search for the word tijara, you will see the word tijara is all over the Quran. Tijara. Muhammad, he said to them, can I lead you to a tijara, which is a very great investment? Chapter 61, verse number 10. Tijara. You know what tijara? The translation here says commerce. Tijara is you buying some stuff, and then you sell it again, and then you made some money from reselling the product. That is tijara. Tijara is not someone who made the product. Someone, he bought it and he resold it. And he add extra price to the price he bought it with. This is what tijara is. So how in the world God and guidance become a tijara? Because this is the nature of Islam. Islam is a business. Why Muslims believe in Allah? Because he will give them gold and silver, and he will double their money, and he will give them a lot of sex, boys, wine. So it's not the belief, it is the buffet. It's not because they believe. They believe in the buffet, they don't believe in Allah. The expectation is the buffet. And that's why if we take the buffet out, how many Muslims will be believing in Islam? How many person will do, explode himself for the sake of Allah? Nobody. But they are desperate to go, because what this life here, most of them, they will do that. You know, they are desperate, they are poor, they have no money. Like you see Osama bin Laden, his men, they go to die, and he stay in the back. Why you don't do what your money, why your son don't do what they do too? Why don't send your son to die with them? Why his son don't put himself in a car and explode himself? Those are the rich. Those are doing business, drugs, etc. And they use religion as a cover-up for their business. But the real believers is the one who give his life to get what? To get the buffet. to get the girls, the women with the big boobs. Osama bin Laden is so smart. You know that this is false. This is why he is not doing it. Otherwise, he will be the first to go. Aren't they seeking to be murdered? Go for it. He will not do that. He hid for many, many years when he had the opportunity every day to be murdered for the sake of Allah. They will not do it. So the naive ones is the one who do such a thing. It's different from riba. Riba, the word riba is coming from the interest like interest you take from a bank. But you know, the Muslim always, they have, they play games to go around things. So as an example, in Islamic banks, they, if you put your money in the bank, they say, we don't give you interest. We give you return. So they change just the name, you know. So it's a fraud. This is a nation of frauds. Everything is a fraud. They just change the name. Like prostitution, we don't do prostitution. Haram. So what we do? What we do? We do one night stand. We do zawaj a friend. We don't do muta no more. So what we do? So they just change the name. Do you remember the video of Mimi Hijab? And the sheikh, his name is Abu Khadija. Mimi Hijab was saying to Abu Khadija, he is a very well-known sheikh, Muslim Sunni, that you Muslim Sunni, you marry for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I can find you the video. Let me see, you know. Looking for the video. Yeah. Let us see. This is Muhammad Hijab. He is saying the truth. Muslims, you know, Islam is an opportunity to be a loser, to be a sexual predator, and to, you know, this is God. This is God teaching. You know, God told them you can marry as many as you want. Read it. It's in the front of you.
All you're happy to do, you and your friends, yeah, is acquiesce to the fact that you guys are going around, yeah, marrying people for 2 minutes and 3 minutes and 5 minutes and 1 hour, 2 hours, whatever it may be.
Did you hear it? They marry Muslim, they marry Muslims, Muslim men, they marry Muslim girls or women for 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 hours maybe. This is what they do.
All you're happy to do, you and your friends, yeah, is acquiesce to the fact that you guys are going around, yeah, marrying people for 2 minutes and 3 minutes and 5 minutes and 1 hour, 2 hours, whatever it may be.
Salafis are always accused marriage and divorce, marriage and divorce, marriage. So is there any sunnah for this? Is there any evidence for this? كذاب being, by the way, ikhwan. Yani that is one of the most evil statements that is made against the people of Sunnah. Anyone who's familiar with the other communities will know that the affair of divorce among them is far, far more disproportionate than among the people of Sunnah. But it is us who are highlighted, that is it. And that is the manner of those who fight against the people of Sunnah, da'iman wa abadan. They will look for any excuse to highlight the people of Sunnah as evildoers. Apparently, our brothers at SP, there is someone among them has married 60 times, apparently.
You know, here you see the hypocrisy of two Muslim sides making fun of each other. Well, isn't it Muhammad, he married an unlimited number of women? So why you deny? Isn't it your right to marry as many as you wish? What happened now? I mean, isn't it this is your religion? You can divorce as much you want. You can remarry. You can divorce. You can even divorce the same woman 3 times, 4 times. And then you can, 3 times, and then after, if she to go back to you, she have to go and sleep with someone else. That is the truth. And this is in the Quran. And you ask a Muslim why this rule exist. that if a man he divorced his wife 3 times, she have to sleep with somebody else before she come back to him. He will say to you, this is a punishment for him because he make a divorce as a game. Well, the one who make it as a game is Allah. Why Allah allow him to do it? And now the woman, she got divorced, but she, excuse my language, she is the one to be effed, not him. What he lost? What exactly lost? Nothing. So what kind of justice this justice is? The woman, mostly, she want to go back to her kids, not to the husband, because obviously he is not good. But if you divorce her 3 times, she can't come back to you unless she sleep with a new Abdul. What the heck is that? It is a sexual religion. Very stupid rules. And now he marry her again, and he divorced her 3 times. She have to F another one. It's a joke. You need that verse, it's in the front of you. This is a chapter of the Hindu, chapter 2, Al-Baqarah, the cow, verse number 230. So as you see, Islam focus in sex, money, business. And the free trial is limited. There's no free trial actually, because everything is a promise in heaven. For now, you can try some Muslims, but you have to spend money in order to try them. Islam is religion of try. You can try the woman, you can marry her, you know, for a day. You don't like her, you can send her back. Give her the money, go, bye-bye. It's over. There's no limit. There's no limit in Islam how many times or how long you marry anyone. This is the truth.